All right, let's get right into it. If you're using AI at all, you've probably run into this exact dilemma. When do I use Google's NotebookLM, and when should I fire up OpenAI's ChatGPT? I mean, they're both incredibly powerful, but here's the secret. They are not the same thing. At all. And picking the right one is all about knowing what job you actually need to get done.
And honestly, this is the perfect way to think about it. Are you looking for a super meticulous research librarian, someone who can just dive into a mountain of your specific documents and pull out precise, verifiable answers? Or do you need an energetic, creative partner to bounce ideas off of and whip up brand new content from scratch? That question is really the heart of the whole decision.
So let's really dig into that fundamental difference. It all boils down to what they were built for in the first place. One is designed from the ground up to be a researcher of your information, and the other is a creator of new information.
So first up, NotebookLM. The best way to think about this tool is as your own personal information specialist. Its entire world, its whole universe, is the content that you give it. We're talking academic papers, massive reports, complex spreadsheets, you name it. Its job is to manage all that stuff, summarize it, and find the hidden connections within that material for you.
And then you've got ChatGPT. This is, well, it's a totally different animal. It's built for conversation, for dialogue. Its whole purpose is to chat with you and generate completely new creative content based on whatever prompts you throw at it. It's not about managing documents you already have. It's all about making something that didn't exist before.
Okay, so now that we've got their core mission straight, let's put them side by side. Let's really see how those differences shake out in their features and their biggest strengths. This is where you'll start to get that aha moment for which one fits your workflow better.
And the absolute biggest difference starts right here with the source material. NotebookLM is completely grounded in the documents you upload. That's it. Its knowledge is limited to what you give it. ChatGPT, on the other hand, is pulling from its massive training on, well, a huge chunk of the internet. So it has the super broad general knowledge base.
And this brings us to the main perk of each one, their superpower, if you will. For NotebookLM, it's all about traceability. Every single answer or summary it gives you comes with a link, a citation, that takes you right back to the exact spot in your original document. That is huge for fact-checking. ChatGPT's key perk, it's conversational memory. It actually remembers what you've been talking about, which lets you have this really fluid, natural back-and-forth conversation. This table just lays it all out perfectly. Look at data handling. NotebookLM is the champ with your big, dense, complex files. ChatGPT is better for just a huge range of general questions. Their core process, total opposites. NotebookLM synthesizes and summarizes. ChatGPT generates and brainstorms. And this directly feeds into reliability. NotebookLM is super reliable because, well, it's just quoting your own stuff back at you. ChatGPT's reliability, it's a bit more variable, right? Because it's creating new information on the fly. So, what does this all mean for you? The whole game is about matching the right tool to the right task. Let's just walk through a few everyday scenarios to make it totally clear which AI partner you should be calling on. Okay, scenario 1. Maybe you're a student, maybe you're a professional, you've got a 300-page report, a super dense academic paper, or maybe even a 4-hour video that you need to understand like yesterday. What do? Yep, you choose NotebookLM. It is absolutely purpose-built for this kind of deep dive. It can chew through massive amounts of information, give you accurate summaries, and, this is key, it holds on to the original context so you don't miss all the important details. All right, let's flip the script. Totally different situation. You're staring at a blank page. You need some wild ideas for a new business, or maybe you want to write a fun little story about a cat who travels through time. What's the tool for that job? This is ChatGPT's home turf. 100%. It just excels at this kind of creative, open-ended work. It can spit out lists of startup ideas. It can outline a novel. It can write you that story. It's your ultimate brainstorming buddy. Now for a really important one, especially if you're in an academic or professional setting. You need an answer, but you also need to prove where that answer came from. When accuracy and verification are totally non-negotiable. For this, it's NotebookLM. Hands down, it's not even a competition. That ability to link every single piece of information back to the exact sentence in your source document is its killer feature. It gives you a level of reliability that generative AI just can't touch right now. Okay, what if the task is less about facts and more about style, more about interaction? See, you're writing an email and you need to switch it from sounding casual to super professional. Or you need an AI that can follow a bunch of commands to tweak a paragraph perfectly.
This is exactly where ChatGPT's conversational nature just shines. You can tell it, hey, make that funnier, or rewrite this but for a fifth grader. That back-and-forth flexibility makes it an incredible writing assistant.
Okay, let's boil all of this down. When you're sitting at your desk, about to start a new project, what's the one simple thought that should guide your choice between these two amazing tools?
It really just comes down to this one question. Are you working with information that already exists, or are you trying to create something brand new? If it's about managing, understanding, and getting verifiable facts from your own documents, you want NotebookLM. But if it's about brainstorming, creating, and having a conversational partner, ChatGPT is your go-to. Simple as that.
Now, of course, we have to remember, this field is moving at lightning speed. Both of these tools are getting updates constantly. So the nice, clean lines that separate them today, they could get a whole lot blurrier tomorrow as they start borrowing features from each other. And that leaves us with one last, really fascinating question to think about. As these AI platforms keep getting smarter and more powerful, will one of them eventually just absorb the strengths of the other? Will the research librarian and the creative partner one day merge into a single all-powerful tool? As they keep evolving, that's something worth keeping a very, very close eye on.